Alright. Alternate Dimensions Gaming, back here with another pre-release kit opening. So this is the opposite of the Core Set 2021 pre-release pack. Last time I went through and we talked about how to build a seal deck, or how to evaluate your card pool. I'm going to open up the second one here, and we're going to see what we get. Chandra's Incinerator. It's going to be our promo pack card, or our pre-release card. Okay. Yeah, could I substitute trample for haste, please? Because if that had haste, my lord, do some stupid stuff with that. Alright. So I'm going to separate these into color piles. Griffin, not basic land. Rare is Rada Heart of Celt. So that's multicolored. Canopy Stalker. This is Burlfist Oak. Malfiskeith. Chandra's Magmut. Mistral Singer. IWD. A Knight. A Sabertooth Mauler. Colossal Dreadmaw. Sanguine Indulgence. Valdilian Arcanist. Secure the Scene. Turn to Slag. In and out. Put Chandra over here. Token is not really going to be relevant. Let's do it with colors. That way they're all on screen. So separately token. Basic. Mountain. We have a Lofty Denial foil. Karuk's Harbinger is a rare. Bad Deal. Vren Wingmare. This card's amazing. Conclave Mentor. We have a Planeswalker bordered there we go. does not like. There we go. It's a Planeswalker bordered Basrel's Acolyte. Gnarled Sage. Turret Ogre. Deathbloom Thallid. Drowsing Tyrannon. Have another Lofty Denial. Feet of Resistance. Goblin Wizardry, which is a scary thought. And Spined Megalodon. So we have a Demon Token. We have a Swiftwater Cliffs. Our rare is a Sporeweb Weaver. Unleashed Fury. Shipwreck Drowser. Havoc Jester. Frost Breath. Warded Battlements. Our first artifact. Forgotten Sentinel. Scorching Dragonfire. Mind Rot. Rookie Mistake. Drowsing Tyrannon. Alchemist Gift. Revitalize. And Thrill the Possibility. So can't really say that there's any that I know that there's any bomb rares so far, because the Grok's Harbinger is pretty good. Alright. We have a 1/1 Soldier token. We have a Blossoming Sands. We now have a Hooded Blightfang. Furious Rise. Archfiend's Vessel. We have Soul Seer. A Short Sword. A Finishing Blow. A Truffle Snout. A Radiant Fountain. A Spellgorger Weird. A Crypt Lurker. A Ranger's Guile. A Revitalize. A Thrill of Possibility. And the Council. Alright, so there's no token in this one. Junk. An island. We have a foil palladium. It's pretty. And we have a mythic. Elder Gargroth. 5 mana for 6/6 Vigilant Reach Trample, and when he attacks or blocks, I get to do one of the following 3 things. Create a 3/3 Beast token, gain 3 life, draw a card, or draw a card. Sanctum of Tranquil Light. Fierce Empath. Aven Gagglemaster. Grasp of Darkness. Silent Dart. Hunter's Edge. Rise Again. Snare Spinner. Staunch Shieldmate. Igneous Cur. An Opt. And a Makeshift Battalion. Alright. This is our last pack. We have a Karuk Unleashed emblem. Which does not always indicate obviously that he's in the pack. Bloodfell Caves. A foiled Windscar Crag. A Spark Hunter Masticore. Miscast. Karuk's Uprising. Waker of Waves. Mistral Singer. Skeleton Archer. Animated Chorster. Return to Nature. Alchemist's Gift. Snare Spinner. Valor's Steed. Igneous Cur. And Lofty Denial. Okay. So that is everything out of this kit. Alright. So we'll set the tokens off to the side. Alright. We'll set the lands and non-basics to the side. Okay. So we had two gold cards, Rada and Conclave Mentor. This obviously fits in a token-based build, which I'll have to look through and see how many we got. And this, but it's obviously got to be green white. This has got to be red green. But I think also we got more black removal than anything else. But I don't think we've got any great black bombs. So it's going to be. So there's some question about which way to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the gold cards off to the side for the moment. Let's look at the blue cards. 7 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana. So we have 3 prowess creatures and 2 big bombs at the end, which are all kind of off screen. Let's slide them over a little bit. And you've got technically, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of soft removal, 5 pieces of soft removal, and an actual removal spell. I don't think that's good enough. As much as I'd like for it to be, I just don't think that's enough, even with the ability to recur 1. Alright. So if we want, let's look at the white V deck. We'll just start there. Okay. So really here, you've got a couple of token producers in the Steed. Or creature producers, or one with creature producer with a Steed. You only have the 2 flyers, so that's very low synergy there. This guy's really good for a common. So we've got 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 cards that put counters, +1/+1 counters on your stuff. But we only have 2 removal spells. And this is just a temporary. And it's so much more to pay for if you don't have the other shrines. So I don't think we can honestly use this as much as we want to. Okay, so that is the conclave inventory. Alright, let's look at our green. let me do it this way. Snare Spinner, Turn to Nature, Roots Uprising, Snare Spinner, Hunter's Edge, Fierce Empath. Yeah, we're gonna have to slide up. I don't think I have any 1-drops anyway. Well, I lied. Let's see. The Rangers got Truffle Snout, Pteranodon, Spore Weevil, Pteranodon, Sage, Karook's Harbinger, Sabertooth Mauler, Canopy Striker, Burl Fist Oak, and then a Colossal Dreadmaw. So, in this scenario, we don't have a lot of non-creature spells, but 2 of them are a removal spell, and 1 is technically a counter spell. And then this other one gives all my guys trample, and also helps me draw extra cards. So I'm going to say tentatively green's here. I'm going to set green off to the side so I can pull up the red and the black so we can look at it. So Rod has potential to be in this. Alright, so red. Use Kerr, not the greatest, more of a filler spot. Thrill, Spell Orchard Beard, Soul Seer, Furious Rise, Thrill of Possibilities, Scorching Dragonfire, Havoc Jester, Unleash Fury, Goblin Wizardry, Turret Ogre, Chandra's Magnet, Turn to Slag, and then Chandra's Incinerator. So we don't have a ton of creatures in red. What we do have is 3 removal spells: Scorching Dragonfire, Soul Seer, and Turn to Slag. Potentially extra cards with Furious Rise, and a removal spell or a way to kill it, to flip a game quickly with Unleash Fury. So there's potential in the playables here. Getting to play red and having the Incinerator is actually really good because we have the Fierce Empath, the green uncommon, and this is 6 mana. So this will search it out because it fits within that constraint, which is really nice. So I'm not going to say yay or nay here yet, but we're going to stack all this together. I would really like to play Rod Up because a 3/3 for 3 that has first strike on your turn. Let you play lands off the top of your library and then has the ridiculous pump ability. It's really good. Alright. Alchemist's Gift, Skeletal Archer, Rising Gun, Grasp of Darkness, Crypt Lurker, Finishing Blow, Alchemist's Vassal, Hooded Blight Fiend. Let's see. Oops, you two should be stacked on top of that. Alchemist's Gift. Mind Rot. One Salad. Yeah. Sanguine Indulgence. The Skeeth. And Bad Deal. Okay. So, again, there's not a lot of creatures in this group. The biggest thing we would be looking at here is sort of a semi-removal spell in Alchemist's Gift. It's a combat trick, which you have two of. The Grasp of Darkness and the Finishing Blow. So that's two actual removal spells and two potential combat tricks. So that would be 4 total. And then this guy that does some really stupid things. It's a 1/4 Death Toucher. When a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses a life, you gain life. When a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a Planeswalker, get to destroy it. So this is really, really good for that. And we do have some synergy here with the Archer and the Alchemist's Gift, where you can play this, put the trigger on the stack, play the gift, give it +1/+1 Death Touch, and then shoot and kill off their biggest creature. So there's that. I think the the biggest thing here is if we played red-black, we have access to 6 removal spells, or 5 removal spells and 3 combat tricks. The problem is the red creature base is a problem, so I'm afraid it's either going to have to be green-black or red-green, because green fills up all creature spots, and the other side does heavy lifting for the removal. So and of course we have the artifacts too. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to slide all this over. keep the red-green stuff together, and we're gonna set back out the set back out the green. So this is sort of the curve that you want. You want 2, 3, 4 drop. And so you have another combat trick / counter removal spell, another removal spell for certain matchups, and then a fight card, so technically another creature removal spell. What you get here over what you get with the red package is you get a reanimation spell that lets you bring back one of your heavy hitters toward the end of the game, which is absolutely devastating for an opponent. So it's very possible you go with Golgari. Let's see if we got any. Yeah, so if we went black-red, we had blood cave or bloodfell caves. That don't look like how we're gonna. All right. All right. All right. So let's go back to red. So we put this here. The magma 2 curs. X amount of non-combat damage done to your opponent this turn. Okay. Alright, so this is what we look like in red-green. Every red card is a single red except for Turn to Slag. So obviously I have more double greens here. We're fine with that. Looking at the raw power. Of what this can do. I think this combination is probably the best. Now we're obviously going to have to cut a bunch of stuff. Because we got 7, 11, 15, 19. That's 25 there. 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 37 cards. Because this is everything. Okay. So let's start. Goblin Wizardry. Well, I kind of want to keep Furious Ride. I don't think I can afford to. I definitely want Soul Seer, and I definitely want Garruk's Uprising because it gives my whole team trample, and that may be very relevant. So the Return to Nature might not need to be a main board card. I think I'm going to keep the Unleashed Fury and the Scorching Dragonfire for sure. The Thrills, that's going to depend. Yeah, it may be useful to sort of clean out my bad cards, but then it's in my secondary color, not my primary. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 there. don't think particularly that the curves are that great. I think the Magmut's fine because he pings planeswalkers and creatures. Both the 3/3 dinosaurs can attack if I have a 4-power creature in play, and most of my creatures are going to be 4-power. Let's look at this deck. So Spark Hunter Master Core is almost a definite. Non-creature spells. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this could be okay. Rada, absolutely. Daruk's Harbinger, absolutely. I want the Palladium here because I want to threaten these drops. I don't know if the Spellgorger Weird stays in or not. 7 spells is more than usual. 5 to 8 usually what you're aiming for, so I think it's definitely worth a consideration. Alright, what about here? Turret Ogre. Control another creature power for greater deal. Okay. Brawlfist Oak is a 2/3. Whenever you draw a card, he gets +2/+2. If we got to 4/5. Can be starters a 4/2. Okay. Saber-tooth Mauler. Okay. Got a lot of creatures with reach. We ain't dealing with no flyers. We don't have a lot of ways to sacrifice our own things. So we might be cutting that. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I still got to cut 5 cards. So this is a 3/3 with reach. If I'm blocking a creature with flying, otherwise it's a 1/3. Okay. Well, we'll set you over there, so at least 3 more cards. Alright, let's do this. So I need to take out 2 more cards. We obviously have a glutted 3. Group sacrificing. In this battlefield, if you control a creature by 4 greater, draw a card. Creatures you control have trample, check. Whenever a creature at power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you control, draw a card. I have 1 with the group's Harbinger, 2 with the Canopy Stalker, 3 with the Turret Ogre, 4 with the Gargadon, 5 with Colossal, 6 with Chandra's Incinerator. Yeah, I don't think we can give it up. There's way too many. And we gotta have the removal spell. So I'm gonna cut the Ranger's Guile, which it's a good card, but I think here we need to prioritize the removal, the ramp, the creatures, the beef, and if we come up with a removal heavy deck, we can side in the Ranger's Guile and see where that gets us. I think the only other creature other than a Fierce Empath gets us to these 2, so it's fine. And I actually like that interaction. Because that means this is not as a late top deck. This is a terrible late top deck. This is a great top deck, especially if one of these are still in the deck. Because now I can turn this into one of these. So Spellgorger, where it is. Alright. Alright guys, there's our sealed deck. Let's do our land count here. Alright, so red cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and an additional, so 9 red mana symbols. So it'd be 4.5. So that's a 5 minimum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that is a minimum of 9. So that's 14. And so we had, we should have 23 cards. So 5, 10, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that should leave 17 lands. I've got 14 here, so we have to have 3 more. So So I'm going to do 7 mountains and 10 forests. You could do 12, yeah, 11 and 6. We've got no color fixing. Um, and 1 ramp spell that produces double colorless, but I still think this is a pretty good deck. You've got everything that you want. With removal, you've got some bombs, 3 of them to be exact. And Rada is dumb. So there's a lot to like about the seal pool. All right. So come on by and visit us at Alternate Dimensions Gaming, 217 South Anderson Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee. You can also shop online at adgaming.net. And if you use promotional code 5th Dimensions for 5% off any order of $5 or more. Alternate Dimensions Gaming, your dimension for fun.